Dylan Smith, and I'm with
Julia Boland.
And this is week's Nauset News. I will be talking about our announcements. The class of 2019 is hosting a pasta dinner in the cafeteria February 1st from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It will be affordable, yummy, and fun. There will also be a silent auction with some amazing prizes, such as a visit to the State House and lunch with Senator Julian Sir. Tickets are $10 at the door and $5 for kids 12 and under. Tickets can be bought at lunch or during school sporting events. Don't toss those pennies into a fountain. Miss Ogden is looking for pennies for a collaborative sculpture. And any and all donations are welcome and very appreciated. Teachers, please have students drop all donations in Art Room C101 or toss them into the collection jar in the library. Thank you. Community service, volunteers needed in Brewster, at the Brewster Recreation for youth basketball. It's located at Eddy Elementary School, and it's on Mondays and Wednesdays evenings from 5 to 7:30 p.m., January through early March. Contact Mike Gradone at 508-896-9430.
Top story is saying goodbye to Derek Casabon and Gus Hayward. They are going back to St. John's, and it is by Emma Burke and Cordelia Youngling. High Five by Thomas Schultz. Sports by Ava Berardi and Sam Cipro. Things to Do by Ramal Brown and Lipsky Joe. Talent Search is a musician named Nick Quanstrom by Matt Campbell and Beffy Tarabokas. Health Tip is Why Fruit is Good for You by Sammy Maes and Artie O'Neill. Special Report is Turtle Dissection by Maxwell Wormran, and Political Spotlight is by Brian Evans. Student Council by J.P. LaBarge and Andrew Sandoval. Fashion Tip by Amanda Spent. Extra Story is the Junior Class Fundraiser by Kellen Perry. Thank you, and on to the top story by Emma Burke.
Hi, I'm Cordelia Youngling.
And I'm Emma Burke.
And today we have a very special top story. Two of our classmates and friends, Derek Casabon and Gus Hayward, who have been staying on Cape Cod and going to school here at Nauset, are going back to their homeland, St. John, in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
If you guys see them around school or in the halls, you should wish them a safe trip back and a farewell goodbye. So guys, what school are you going to be going back to in St. John?
Well, we're going to be going back to a public school like Nauset, like Benny Durican High School, so that will be pretty fun, I guess.
Will you get to see your old friends?
Yeah, some of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm happy for you guys. How about you guys?
Mostly the same thing, but probably like a 50% chance of going to a private school called Gift Hill.
Nice.
Are your homes back to normal and are your families there?
Yeah, well, nothing really happened to my house, so it's perfectly fine.
That's good.
My house, my father went back like a couple weeks ago, so he just had to replace the drywall because water damage got through the roof and all the drywall fell down, but that's all replaced and it's ready to go.
Now, are any other houses of people that you know, like, damaged?
Yeah, like Gus's best friend house is like all gone and stuff.
Like it fell down the side of the mountain. Well, not really a mountain, just like a hill.
That's so sad. I'm sorry. I hope that everything will go okay for him.
Yeah.
What activities and routines will you guys look forward to when you guys get back to St. John?
Mostly the warm weather and the beaches.
It will be pretty hot.
What's the highest temperature it can get to?
Around 90, mid-90s.
That's so much hotter than here.
Way hotter. What are you going to miss about Nauset?
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Everybody here at Nauset.
We'll miss you guys too. But we're going to be happy for you that you get to go back and see your family and friends.
Yeah.
What did you like about our video class in Nauset News?
I love video tech class. It was actually really fun with you guys and Miss Macaulay. It was fun.
I loved all
Macauley's
the
a
little
great
projects
teacher.
that we did in
Me too.
video tech.
Were you guys intimidated at first?
Not really. I wasn't really scared, but Gus was. I was like, okay. In front of a camera, I was like, okay, no problem.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much, and We really wish you guys luck going back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been the Top Story, and I'm Emma Burke.
I'm Cordelia Youngling.
I'm Gus Hayward.
And I'm Derek Casabon.
Hello, I'm Andrew Sandoval. And I'm JP Lavarge. And we're here with your Student Council report. On January 11, Student Council had 11 members travel to an evening conference in Wareham. They listened to keynote speakers and participated in workshops.
In March, the Student Council will be traveling to the state conference as well as be hosting a bocce tournament held with Best Buddies. And we would like to thank the Student Council historians Isabel Merle and Jordan Auer for preparing this year's Book of Excellence.
The Book of Excellence is due February 1st. The last 2 years, Nauset received honorable mention, and this year they are hoping to take the top prize. We would also like to thank President Jack Auer for helping them with the book.
If you are interested in joining Student Council, they meet in Miss Cummins' room on Mondays in N204. Thank you. I'm JP Lavarge.
And I'm Andrew Sandoval.
This is Student Council.
Hi, I'm Ava Berardi,
And I'm Sam Cipro.
and this is the Nauset Sports segment.
So starting off, we have the Nauset boys basketball. The Nauset boys beat Barnstable on the road 59-52 on January 19th. The Raiders worked hard. At one point, were within 5 points, but they could not handle Charlie Campbell and his game high of 34 points. Charlie Campbell had a 3-3 pointers, while Chad Edwards from Nauset also played well and hit a 2-3 pointers. He had 8 points total in the game. Bobby Joy also contributed with 7 points.
Speaking of basketball, the Nauset girls varsity team had a nice win against Barnstable on January 19th. The girls won 65-23. Top scorers in the game were Skylar Sanderson with 11 points, Michaela Hutchinson and Corinne Marest with 10 points, and Reagan Mean with 9 points. The girls kept busy with a back-to-back game, beating Winstonville Christian 48-34. On Saturday, January 20th, also at home. The top scorer was Corinne Marest with 16 points. On the other hand, the track team completed the state coaches indoor relay on Saturday, January 20th in Boston. Nauset set 8 new school records. The best finishes for Nauset were 2 second-place finishes, the girls' distance medley and the boys' 4x50 dash. The distance relay consisted of Tara Ellard, Rebecca Pranga, Izzy Nobley, and Maddie Nobley. The 4x50 dash was Rich Ramsey, Tate Swadewand, Shavar Champagne, and Curtis Moore.
And concluding, the Nauset wrestlers team traveled to Sandwich on Saturday, January 20th for the Cape Cod Invitational. Eli Wilson was the star of the day for Nauset. He won the 195-pound division by beating New Bedford's top wrestler. According to the predictions, he is one of the best wrestlers in the region, and we hope he will go very far in state action. He plans on going to Roger Williams University next year to wrestle. Congratulations to Eli Wilson and Coach Ryan Komich.
Thank you for watching, and that was the Nauset Sports segment.
Hello, this is Thomas Schultz, and today I'm here with our High Five Student of the Week. His name is Eli Wilson. Eli is Nauset's #1 wrestler and is also one of the top wrestlers in the region. He is in a 195-pound division. Eli took first place at the Cape Cod Invitational on January 2nd. Tell me, Eli, how does it feel to be the #1 wrestler of our school?
It feels good, I guess. It's weird because it's like an individual and a team sport at the same time, so it's a balance, I guess.
Where do you plan on going to college?
Roger Williams in Rhode Island, Bristol.
Really? What do you plan on studying there?
I want to be a history teacher, so secondary education.
How did you prepare for the season?
Off-season at a club for wrestling, like off-season training.
Really? What was the most challenging part about wrestling?
Physically, like being in shape throughout the whole match and not tiring out.
I can see that. Now, what inspired you to take up wrestling?
It's a contact sport and I like contact sports. That's pretty much it.
How long have you been wrestling?
Just 4 years.
How did you do in last year's state championship?
I got second at states, 8th at all states, and top 15 in New England.
How do you think you'll do in this year's state championship?
Hopefully I'll win.
What will you do after you graduate college?
College? Probably be a teacher somewhere.
Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions.
Yeah.
I'm Thomas Schultz, and this has been our High Five Student of the Week.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamal Brown.
This is Lipsky Joe.
With things to do. Yeah. On Saturday, January 27, Comedy on the Road dinner and show will be at the Cape Cod Resort and Spa in Hyannis starting at 7 p.m. If you're enticed by movies, Anna Karenina movie will be at the Brooks Free Library in Harwich starting at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, January 30, 2018. Finally, if you like the enchanting sound of guitar, on Wednesday, January 31, 2018, guitarist Julia Charland will be at the Wingate in Harwich starting 2:30 p.m. Thank you.
Thanks, Romeo. And now it's my movie part. And I guess it's my last time to do things to do. Time flies, right? I can still remember the first time we doing this. It was a lot of fun. Speaking of flying time, I remember the last time one saw the Paddington Bear. It was 2015, and now it's 2018. The Paddington second is coming. I like this bear a lot. It's cute, it's adorable, especially his coat. Do you remember that coat? I love this coat a lot, and I even bought one, the same one. Yeah, so I think you can watch it to cure your heart just after having the midterm exams, you know. And the next movie is Call Me By Your Name. Okay, it's a confusing title for me. Why would a person call someone else by his own name? Yeah, it's a LGBT movie, a very romantic love movie. The feelings between those two boys makes me want to smile and burst into tears. I bet you will love it. And last but not least, as Miss McMacaulay strongly recommended it, I guess I should let you guys know what it is. I, Tonya. This movie is based on a true story. Tonya was very good at the ice skating that time in US. The actress who played this is Margot Robbie, who also plays Harley Quinn. Yeah, I love it a lot. And that's this week's things to do. And happy school life, my friends. Bye.
Hi, I'm Callum Perry here at Ben Niggle, one of the class officers. In the extra story, I will be talking to Ben about the fundraisers for our class of 2019, which is the junior class. So the two fundraisers that I know about are the cookie dough fundraiser that ended just the other day on January 17th, and also there's a pasta dinner coming up. So could you tell me more about these fundraisers?
Yeah, so the class is doing two main fundraisers, like you said. Currently, we just actually ended a fundraiser where we did baskets, where we raised over $5,000. But the two that are coming up is the cookie dough fundraiser, which actually ended today or yesterday. And we haven't counted the money yet, but we got a lot of cookie dough sold with community members, teachers, family, friends. So I'm excited to see how much we make off that fundraiser. And then in the future, we're doing the pasta dinner. We're still in the planning stages of that, and I would stay tuned for the date. I believe it's going to either be the end of February or the beginning of March. So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah. And then, so how do you think the cookie dough fundraiser went?
So the cookie dough fundraiser went really well. I think students received it really well. We had some really great first place, second place, and third place prizes. So I feel like the incentives to sell cookie dough made students get out there and
Could
actually.
you tell us what those prizes were?
Yeah, so we did cash prize, we did a gas card, and we did a gift card to Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, nice. So, where is the dinner going to be held?
The dinner, pasta dinner, will be held at Nauset High School, probably 5:30 till 7:30 at night. Like I said, towards the end of this month, we're in March, and we will also have some raffle items. So one of the raffle items, State Senator Julian Sear donated a tour of the State House with him, and then also a lunch. So that will be really exciting.
Nice. So, what is the junior class going to do with all this money?
Well, right now we're just in the fundraising stage, but it will go towards activities like prom, but also other events.
Cool. So, is there any upcoming fundraisers besides the pasta fundraiser and then the cookie dough fundraiser?
I say just stay tuned for the pasta fundraiser, and then there'll always be things down the road.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm Kellen Perry here with Ben Niggle for this week's Extra Story. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amanda Spence with This Week Fashion Tip. During these cold weather months, hats with large pom-poms and of course comfy knit sweaters would be lovely for guys. And also a nice slim fit sports coat. For girls, the bell sleeve tops and dresses are really in right now. Colorful Adidas training pants, scarves, and a nice pair of winter fur-lined boots would also look magnificent for girls. Also trending are the slim fit distressed and ripped jeans. They can be paired with crop tops for a cute look or flannel for those that like the New England winter look. Hi, I'm Amanda Spence. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matthew Campbell.
And I'm Matthew Tarbocus.
And we're here with your talent search of the week with junior Nick Holmstrom, who does percussion with the band.
So, Nick, how long have you been playing music for?
I've been playing music since around 6:30.
Oh, nice. And what motivated you to start playing?
I think my original motivation was since when I was younger, I've had all these trapped emotions in me, and I couldn't find a way to express them. So, two ways I've expressed these emotions are through writing novels and playing music.
Do you play any other instruments or anything other that's musical?
What I do is, on top of playing knowledge and percussion and playing timpani, I also play the piano.
And who's your favorite musician?
I don't really have a favorite musician. I more so have a favorite composer, and he goes by the name of, what was it? I don't remember. Mozart, and he's one of my favorites.
Do you want to pursue a career in music, and if not, what career would you want to pursue?
It's very interesting. I actually am interested in pursuing a career in music, mostly because what I do now is I compose music myself. On top of being able to play music, I like to compose music as well. So I've written 3 operas, and I've written 2 musicals, and I've been working on 9 novels. So those are the things I've been working on. So I've been thinking about pursuing a career in music and the fine arts.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. I'm Matthew Campbell.
And I'm Matthew Tarbocus.
And this has been your talent search of the week.
Hello, I'm Artie O'Neill.
And I'm Sammy Maes.
Who is filling in for Doug this week, who, ironically, is out sick. I guess he's not listening to our health tips.
This week, we will be talking about how different types of fruit can help both your body and your health. I personally enjoy citrus fruits, like grapefruits, oranges, and tangerines. Citrus fruits have vitamin C, flavonoids, and fiber. Vitamin C helps destroy free radicals in your body and actually gives a radiant glow to your skin from the inside out. Grapefruit especially has a retinol antioxidant that helps damage skin. In addition, just one medium-sized orange provides 100% of your daily vitamin C. Vitamin C is known to help the immune system, so this winter be sure to have plenty of it.
Well, I do like citrus, and you can't beat a fresh glass of lemonade in the heat of the summer. I prefer fruits like apples, bananas, and pears. Apples contain important antioxidants, flavonoids, and dietary fiber that can help to prevent cancer and diabetes. Not concerned about diabetes? Maybe bananas are the fruit for you, providing rich fibers that are very good for your heart. As well as having a good heart, potassium is provided to maintain blood pressure. Pears are another great fruit that tastes good and provides great benefits, such as giving a major boost to your immune system.
And remember, folks, I'm Sammy Maes.
And I'm Artie O'Neill.
And this is your health tip of the week.
Oh, hi, I'm Brian Evans, and this is your political spotlight. The word dreamer has been popping up around Congress and everywhere else in Washington nowadays, and this program that people are planning on slashing and cutting is holding the fate of 3.6 million people who are in this program. Now, the word dreamer is about undocumented immigrants who are brought to the U.S. as children and has overlooked, as in the country today, 3.6 million of them. So these people's lives are at risk of being uprooted and taken back to their country this was made during the Obama era, and it is known as the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. Now, this is really in the spotlight now because President Trump terminated a DACA in December, saying it was an illegal overreach of executive authority that can only come from Congress. So Congress is now trying to negotiate with Trump on how to get this fixed. Now, the impact of what may happen has been recently shown when a man known as Jorge Garcia, age 39, was deported from the U.S. for living here for 30 years. He was deported back to Mexico, even though he arrived in the country when he was just 10 years old. Garcia, whose wife and children, they're still here in the U.S. They did not qualify for DACA because he was over the age limit. So Congress is trying to get this all sorted out with the president. So there have been many proposals, and each is different based on the number of dreamers and some who have just entered the country on said birthday, and other set age limits and include education or military requirements and clean criminal records. So some of the more generous reports here are from the American Hope Act, which is been proposed, which would provide the legal status for over 3.5 million of these dreamers, and it would just exclude a small group who pose public safety threats. While on the other hand, there's another Dream Act by a Bisbetarian group of senators last week that would allow only 2.1 million to stay. Now, Trump's whole thing on this, he says, and I quote, "Give me the wall, I'll give you dreamers." So you can see it's getting pretty tense in Washington, and we hope this thing all gets sorted out pretty soon, or else it could get messy. I'm Brian Evans, and this has been your Political Spotlight. Signing off.
Hi, I am Maxwell Moran, and today we will be dissecting turtles in
Solar Ecosystems B3.
Weird, what is it, tube-looking thing? Yeah, no, the weird tube-looking thing is the trachea. Yeah, that's for the lungs. So we'll get to that also. We're gonna go right through this. We want to check. And it has some, and maybe there's something in the stomach. Yeah, we may want to take a closer look at that. So we're gonna take the liver out next. Again, be careful around the gallbladder when you're taking out the liver, because you don't want to have that go spurting off. So we'll take the liver out next. It connects to the intestine. Gallbladder has something to do with digestion, so it connects to the intestine to help digestion.
Yes, the turtles that we dissected today were called Kemp's Wrigley turtles, and they're some of the most endangered sea turtles on the planet. Audubon is they organize the collecting of stranded turtles, and they help to determine whether they're alive or dead. And if they're alive, Audubon gets these turtles up to a special turtle hospital run by the New England Aquarium in Quincy.
How long have you been working at Audubon? What are your responsibilities?
I've been working at Audubon for a couple of years, but I have worked with Audubon for many years because I used to be a teacher here. And I am pretty much responsible for classroom activities for Audubon.
Yeah. I am Maxwell Moran, and this has been your special report for Nauset News.